Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol Station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port facility.
I know what it is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
I suppose now is as good a time as any to get an introduction going. Hey there all you handsome bastards and classy ladies, and welcome for the second time to Alien Isolation. This is one of those games that I was really disappointed to see drop off my channel back when I first started playing it. It was almost like The Last of Us, you know. You remember I did The Last of Us for quite a bit, and then it faded from my channel for a little bit, but then I had to go back and bring it back, and I think that was one of my best, most enjoyable series, both for myself and for you guys watching. We just sign ourselves on in here. So, yes, do sit back, relax, throw your feet up, and enjoy this. This is an excellent game. Even after I stopped recording, way back when, I did actually keep on playing the game. And I love it. It is fantastic. I know it got kind of mixed reviews. Some people said it was good, some people said it was bad, that it was average. Personally, I love it. I think it's an excellent game. But then I'm a bit of an Aliens fanboy. Well, Alien fanboy. I love the first two movies. Alien, Ridley Scott's Alien, and James Cameron's Aliens. Both excellent movies. Everything after that, forget about it. I don't really care too much. I am standing in the shower, even though I'm wearing clothes. Actually, I'm going to get out. Having wet clothes on is a real big pet hate of mine. Hang on. Don't want to waste any water either. Recently enough, they brought in water charges in Ireland. Ireland. Before now, we never had to pay for water, and they're starting to bring in charges. And of course, we Irish folk, we don't protest against much. We'll never protest against anything of any real consequence. But by gum, you try and charge us for our water, and we will hit the streets in masses. Not me though. I just signed up to pay for it because fuck it, we should pay for water. It's not exactly a an infinite resource, you know. At least clean water isn't. Okay. So, just missed you. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a... Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps are undercutting him, picking up all of his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting myself out while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Will and Ridley pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat them, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. Okay. So yeah. Oh no, we gotta get dressed. We're not done in this room at all. Yeah, get dressed. That's one thing the game misses, I think, is like even just getting dressed there. I get the whole fade to black and then you're dressed. It's nice, it's quick, it's convenient. But I don't know if it's after playing Killzone where you have an animation for every little thing that you do or what, but I don't know. I like my animations in games now. I know there are no hostiles whatsoever on this ship, but it still gives me a case of the screaming memes, just a little bit. The reason why I actually decided to get back to this game as well is because I watched Alien and Aliens recently. I was sick, so naturally I watched a movie about aliens.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
I'll catch up with him.
See, Amanda I can't talk today for some reason, which is terrible when you're trying to do live commentary. Amanda handled that very gracefully, you know? I'd have been like, bitch, you and me outside in space right now. Nostromo. Okay, I'm not going to read this one out to you. I'm going to slowly scroll down. You can pause it or whatever then if you like. Oh no, I never checked the shared folder. Hang on. I'm all about looking at the shared folder. All that Google Drive. Yeah, it's just a manifest. By the way, people, this whole Game of Thrones Season 5, almost half the season, the first 4 episodes being leaked online. I don't know about you, but like, I know I should probably feel guilty about binge watching all of it. But I really don't. I don't regret it, and I don't feel bad about it. I do feel bad for HBO though. They were really they were banking on Game of Thrones Season 5 being their kind of the crowning jewel in their HBO Now release, and it didn't pan out that way.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
We talked. She seems nervous.
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive, though. Should help us with any legal issues we might encounter.
Alright, I just gotta check one thing. Yeah, okay. All good.
All personnel
We're back.
Approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Lead the... Oh. Just barge on through me, why don't you? Assholes like you are why chivalry is dead in the future. I just want you to know that, Samuels. And you seem like the perfect gentleman. Someone just left their shit lying around. The thing is I doubt it was Samuels. It was unlikely to be Ripley. And it definitely wasn't Nina. So, and we were all in hypersleep, so who the hell was doing maintenance? The Torrens just has a very, very friendly ghost on board. It could haunt you, or it could just do maintenance.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
I left my briefing documents at home. We're going to have to turn back, people. Just want to check out this view. You know, I'm pretty sure I've said this already, but like, I am absolutely fascinated by space. I absolutely love it. And at the same time, I am absolutely terrified by it. You know that movie Interstellar? Great movie, and I really liked it. And even though it wasn't a horror movie, it kind of still was to me.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Oh, fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving.
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Okay, it probably wasn't the most successful spacewalk in the history of spacewalks, but it could have been a lot worse. All 3 people could have died. I'm an optimist. Oh god. I don't even know why I love playing this game so much. I'm a glutton for punishment, that's what it is. I just love getting the shit scared out of me. But at the same time, I hate getting the shit scared out of me. I don't know what I want. I'm like a cat that wants you to rub it, but it doesn't want to be rubbed. That's what I'm like with both horror games and horror movies. Do beg my pardon, I think I need to leave out just a little bit of a cough. Ah, sorry about that. I did it away from the microphone though, out of respect. I'm doing much better, but my throat's still a little bit sore. See, again, they could have had a good old animation going on there, but... missed opportunity. I'm just gonna have to leave it go. Even though I know there aren't any enemies in the game yet, I don't feel at ease, you know? I think it's because I'm playing with a headset. Usually I have the benefit of being able to play it with just a regular TV volume, and I would kind of turn that volume down because I'm an absolute pansy.
Oh.
I know how those vents work. I know what comes out of those. Oh there. I actually forgot about that. I think there's another bit later on. I never got too far into this game, which is why I wanted to get back to it. But I figured if I was getting back to it, I really wanted to record it some more. Because I think it'll be a great series. But there's another bit later on that I remember I got to. And there was another random spurt of fire that just shoots out at you. And I remember it scared the absolute shit out of me. This place isn't doing too good. I mean, for a gigantic station, it's very, very rickety. Computer. Let's just snoop around someone's emails. They're dead, so that makes it okay. Decommissioning. Yeah, what I'll be doing is I'm sticking this up on YouTube anyway. So if you're watching this on Twitch, you're probably reading it right now anyway. But I'm gonna stick it up onto my YouTube channel too. So you can always pause it on that and read up on it. Ooh, walk the plank. I messed up walking the plank. Yeah, okay, it was a bit of a fall. That said, I don't think Amanda has any right to play the victim. I just think, after seeing the amount of shit that Lara Croft goes through in the Tomb Raider reboot, I don't think anyone else could ever complain about how much crap they go through in the game. Not even Kratos from God of War. Yes, he goes through a lot and everything, but at the same time, he's a badass demigod, so he can't complain. If I remember right, I think there's a few bits in here. That. Alrighty. And I'm good to go. Ah, the button I hate more than any other button in the world. The amount of noise it makes, how slow it moves, and that's all it does. Excuse me, my voice just went there a little bit. What the hell is that? You know, you hear this... the stuff moving around in the vent. And I'm pretty sure a good chunk of it is meant to be the alien, you know, just to remind you, he's nearby. He is nearby. Ethanol. Fancy speak for whiskey. That's what we...
Anyone here?
Fancy Irish people call or whiskey. Pour me a glass of ethanol, please. Sounds much more civilized. Map.
Doesn't anything here work?
Well, you're an engineer, Amanda. Less bitching and more fixing. I'll save in a moment. First I'm gonna crank this, as I'm wont to do. Go. Okay, so we have juice. Personal. Yeah, again, you can just pause it. Oh, 0340. That's actually quite important. I'm glad they highlighted that in blue, otherwise I'd have been a bit screwed. That's just goodbye from Seegson.
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Oh, I can be friends with those people. Hello. I love making new friends. I love how they always accept me into their groups without exception. Aww. Oh, they locked the door behind them too. Assholes. Oh well. If they're not willing to help you survive an alien outbreak, then they're not real friends. It's a piece of oddly specific advice my mother once